So one of the things that I think is crucial to do is, while I'm talking about the SaaS model and how SaaS basically operates as a cash generating machine, is to give you the context, like where are we? Because one of the mistakes that I see people making all of the time is, once they kind of get a glimpse of this concept of a repeatable, scalable model that they can use to generate sales, they just think of an idea and they just develop the software and they think, oh, well, if I have the product, then everything else will just come, right? Because I have this solution. I know that people need that solution. All I need is that solution and I'm done. I'm a millionaire. But that's not how it works. The startup journey goes a little bit different. And so we have 3 steps here. The first one is to achieve a product market fit. And that part has been made popular by the book, The Lean Startup. And most people are pretty familiar with that part. And that is mostly about research and testing and kind of getting to know your own target audience and to see that really you have a solution that is not only perfect in your eyes, but is also perfect in their eyes, and that you know that they're willing to put in money and pull out their credit card to pay for your solution. And that is a lot easier said than done. Some startups have taken 2 or 3 or 4 years to achieve product market fit, but if you have experience, you can shorten that quite significantly. The second step is to create a working sales model. This is going back to the cash generating machine, and I'm going to show you in this talk how that sales model really operates as a cash generating machine, because it's all automated and because also it's repeatable and scalable, and also, of course, profitable. We'll get there. And the final part is scaling. So once I know that I have a solution that fits the market, that the market is willing to pay for, and once I have a system to deliver that solution to my target audience in a profitable way, basically then I have a cash generating machine. Now, if you have a cash generating machine, what do? Well, you just throw money at it, right? Because whatever money you throw at it, it's gonna give you back more. Just one final warning that I have to make, because this is another mistake that I see people often make, is they try to fake product market fit by just hiring more salespeople. So that doesn't work. And why doesn't that work? And notice that I have conserved cash over the first 2 steps and invest aggressively only at the last step. So until the point that you know you have a product market fit and that you have a working sales model, you want to conserve cash and you want to stay small. You don't want to grow, because growing will only keep you from doing the changes and the shifts that you need to make to reach your full potential. Okay, so let's take a look at the effect of sales complexity on customer acquisition cost. So the more involved your sales team is into your SaaS customer acquisition processes, the higher the cost of acquiring that customer. Now, if you're acquiring a customer for a very high cost and you don't even have a profitable model yet, then you're in a problem. One, you're burning out cash way faster than you should. And second of all, you're gonna make it that much harder to shift when you need to, when you get the right data, right? So when eventually you do get the data that your solution needs to be packaged in this way, or that your pricing needs to be packaged in a different way, or that maybe you need to offer a different solution on the same kind of tech that's a different implementation, you're gonna have a very hard time doing that. Why? Because, well, you already have hundreds of users, paying users on your platform, on your software, that are used to working with that specific product, that already went through the setup, and it's gonna make it almost impossible to do a 180 shift. And that's why you wanna conserve cash until you know that you hit oil, right? That you find your spot, you know exactly what your software is going to do best and what kind of target audience you wanna target. really. Okay, so just to visualize the numbers that you see on screen right now, we can see the effect of sales complexity on customer acquisition cost in these two graphs. So it goes up by tenfold every time you reach another tier of sales complexity, right? So just imagine paying just $5 a user as compared to paying $100,000 a user. You don't want to be the guy that spends tens of thousands of dollars a user when they don't have a profitable model yet. You're going to show growth, and people think that showing growth is enough. You don't have to show profitability, but I'll show you exactly the correlation and relation between the two in a few moments. But you're going to make it a nightmare to pull your startup out of the mud and into growth and profitability. You don't want to do that. A lot of people think that they can fake product market fit, but you can't. You have to go through the process, get customers, and just get a solution that people want and are willing to pay for, and that takes time. And no one knows how long it'll take, but when you apply certain tactics, you can shorten that time significantly, but that'll be the topic of a different talk. So just like we said before, we have the product market fit. If you don't have that, the only thing that you should care about is achieving product market fit. Just conserve cash, do the research, and create a product that your audience loves and wants to pay for. If you don't have that, you shouldn't care about anything. Not profitability, not growth, not scalability, anything. Just get product market fit. Once you have that, now you want to create a working sales model. You want to show that you can make more money than you spend, and that you have a system for it, so it can be done automatically. And when you have that, then you just throw money at it. That's what you do. Once you have the first two ones, you just throw money at it and you get more money back. That's the formula. By the way, that round can happen multiple times. Like there's a startup called Weebly, and they struggle with finding a product market fit for years. It took them like 24 months to achieve a product market fit, and their investors were on edge by the end of it. They were like, oh my God, we're burning through so much money, and we're not sure if we can get more of it just to sustain that model. And by 24 months, they were able to achieve profitability. And that first board meeting, the investors were all like, oh my God, finally we got there, right? Our investment pulled through. I mean, it actually works. And the founders said, oh no, we're not going to be profitable now. We're going to go down to another round. So we're going to increase our growth, and we're going to lose for another year probably. Why? Well, because the numbers show us that this is such a good business that we want to just keep investing in it, right? Just increase growth, even at the cost of profitability and cash flow. So this is another thing about SaaS. The more you invest in growth, the more your profitability is going to suffer. And that is just the nature of acquiring an asset, basically. If you think of every user as an asset, then the whole business model becomes a lot easier to understand. You pay a lot to acquire it, and then you gain the passive income of their subscription month by month. Hey guys, so I just wanted to say thanks for watching the whole thing. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the video description for hidden gems and startup growth hacks. Also, we have some really cool content coming up soon, so hit that notification bell to make sure you're notified when it comes out. If you want to learn more about SaaS growth, or if you just want to chat, check out our website at greeninvest.app, or you can email me directly at Roy, that's ROI, @greeninvest.app. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.